Hello, this is Lucas. Welcome to another CSS video. In this video we will be going over the overflow element that we can use. So the overflow, it's just a way that we can tell a certain div if it overflows its borders, what we can do with that element. So just a very easy way to control if let's say we have a very long text and we have a certain border or a certain size of a div or a container, and if that text overflows that container, we can tell that container multiple ways that we can display the entire text if it doesn't fit. So let's do that. So we have a div here, so I'm just going to specify the div. So we can just go div. I'm going to create ourselves just a little border. So I'm going to do 200 pixels. Then we'll just have a height of let's say 70 pixels. Okay, and then let's just change the background color so it'll be very easy to see, and we will just change this to what color can we change it to? We'll do coral. That's a nice color, and there we have coral. Okay, so the moment it looks like this, right? This is how it looks like. You can see we have the size set here. That's our border, so that's 200 by 70 that we have specified here. But now you can see that the text overflows our border. So now we can specify a couple of things that we can do with this remaining text. Well, it's actually this entire text. So let's do that. So the very first thing that we can do is we can have an overflow visible, and overflow visible means that it's just the exact same thing. The text is going to be visible if the text overflows. It's just the default way of doing it. The next thing what we can do is we can have hidden. So any overflow text will be hidden. Like that. You can see that the text here has overflown our border here. And then we just hide it. Not ideal. To be honest, not ideal if we actually wanted to display the text and let the user read it. So what we can do is, instead of hidden, we can have a scroll. And you might know what this does. It just has a scroll on a Y axis and on the X axis, like that. And then we could just scroll through it. A better one to use on scroll will be auto. Because auto only adds the scroll if it's necessary. So you can see before we had scroll, we have this this X-axis scroll. We don't need this. We only need the Y-axis. So by just doing auto, it will only add the scroll bar wherever we need it. So we never needed it on the X-axis. We only need it on the Y-axis. So it will automatically put in the scroll one that we want. And you can see we only have the scroll wheel on the Y-axis. Now let's say that you actually want to specify what scroll wheel you want to use, so we can do it as well. So instead of having auto, what we can do is we can do overflow, and then we can specify X or Y. So let's do X, and let's do X. We'll add X. Will we? I'm thinking out. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's hide the X-axis scroll bar. And let's just add the Y-axis, and we will do this as scroll. So now if we go back, just to make sure everything looks good. Yep. Now if we go back, you can see it's the exact same, but basically what we did is we just hid the X-axis scroll bar and we set the Y-axis as a scroll bar. Then we can change this around, so we can do scroll, and then we will do this as hidden. And if we go back, you can see now we have it the other way around. We have the scroll bar at the bottom, we don't have it at the top. So that's about it for the overflow. I hope you enjoyed, I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.